Do not borrow money to go and jackpot to come to this country. I told you Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Start Mama 5 and also known as TMO5 Kanoko. And let's say this is vlogmas. Vlogmas the what? I can't tell you, but I thought I would quickly come in here and talk to you about a video I saw on TikTok where a lady was advising Nigerians, specifically those who want to jackpot, to borrow money to jackpot. And from the video, I'm going to leave the video for you to watch in the next second, and then I will say, like, contribute to what she has to say. So from the video, I'm going to pop it right now so you can watch.
If you know say you no get money, borrow money and jackpot. The money no go come overnight, so borrow jackpot. So if you borrow from those people that they call susu, collector, or I believe they call them cooperative. So do the monthly fund, so the monthly one where we say if they pay monthly. So if you collect like 10 million naira, they pay like 300k monthly. So that when you relocate, your weeks, like the first month, so you get to spend for a year. You use that time, say like they pay back every month, and because you get time to pay. No collect weekly or collect monthly. Millions of people we don't jackpot, they borrow money jackpot, and as they tell you to. They don't settle down. They don't live life. They don't they okay. They live luxury. So today, borrow money and so watch jackpot if you don't.
Right. Okay, guys. So you've all seen the video, and from the video, she said that people should borrow money to jackpot, and then when they borrow money, that they should go for the paying every month, and they should not go for every week. And hopefully, by the time, so when they get here, they will be able to start paying back the money they borrowed. And obviously, by the time they start working here, they will be able to make money. That the people that she knew who borrowed money, they are now doing well and stuff like that. I'm sure you can all see from that video. Guys, the advice in that video, take it with a pinch of salt. Take it with a pinch of salt. So, if I am in Nigeria, or if I were to be in Nigeria, and just according to the way according to what she said in the video, that if you borrow 10 million naira, if I have 10 million naira while in Nigeria, what am I coming here to do in abroad? Like, just as I'm telling you to take the advice in a video, take the advice in a video with a pinch of salt, I want you also to take the advice in my video with a pinch of salt and make your decision yourself. Okay? So if I'm telling you now, I've been in this country for 18 years. I landed in this country in 2005. I landed in the UK in February of 2005. And if you count back now, I'm short of 18 years or even over 18 years, because my second oldest, Elizabeth, was born in this country and she's over 18 years. So I've been in the UK for 18 years. And if somebody is telling you to borrow 10 million naira to jackpot to the UK, either alone or with a family, good luck in getting that loan, because I don't know what company or what bank is going to loan you 10 million naira without you giving them the reason for you wanting the loan. You think you're going to go to a bank nowadays and say, oh, I want to relocate abroad, I want you to give me 10 million naira, or they will not ask you what you need 10 million naira for. They will just loan you the money and then you will jackpot. Though from my advice, you said you should borrow from these people that do thrift, this monthly collection at job, that you should borrow from them. Even at that, if you borrow, because I do that monthly thrift thing, so there's either maybe 8 or 10 of you in the group, and you're all maybe contributing a certain amount every month. Every month they will expect your own contribution, and you'll have to wait for your turn. So okay, let's say it's your turn now that you took the money, so you still need to keep paying every month so that the next person after you will collect the money. So the true fact of if you now come to jackpot is that, let's say you come in with 2 family, and I'm hoping you will come with a student visa or something, you will pay school fees. And let me burst your bubble. If the wife is a dependent, so the wife will have to work full time, and if the husband is student, the student will have to do 20 hours a week. I am telling you, your wife, especially if you have children, most women that I've seen nowadays as dependent, they refuse to work full time. They are not working full time because it's not easy working full time, watching your husband go to school and then cater for 1 or multiple children. 2, how are you certain that immediately you come into the UK, you're going to find a job? to start paying back the monthly, because you were like, don't do the weekly one, or do the monthly one that you'll be paying them every month. So how are you certain that whatever amount or whatever contribution you're supposed to be making back monthly, you'll be able to afford it? Because whatever money you have left from the money you borrowed, you'll probably use it to buy your flight, you will rent a house here, and most landlords, if you want to rent accommodation now, they will ask for not less than 3 month or 6 month deposits. So you pay 6 month deposit, you pay rent and 6 month deposit. You buy food, you start doing other things that you need to do in the UK. You know, you buy clothing, you start paying bills. All of that is whatever money you have left is the money that's going to tide you over till, okay, you now get a job. And this, I'm telling you, it's not a matter of something you can actually achieve within 3 months. There are some people that I know in the UK that came as a student visa. They are still like, they don't have a job. I mean, there's a popular YouTuber called Da Sylvia or something. She says she's been in the UK for how many months? She's still not able to get a job. So she's been like surviving on the money she has from back home. Like, don't let anybody give you a stupid advice. That advice of borrow 10 million to Jackpa, don't make that mistake. Because if I am in the UK, in the Nigeria, and I have 10 million, what am I coming to do in Jackpa? What am I coming to do in the abroad? Because at the end of the day, all of that money you borrowed, it's not maybe you are coming to use that money to set up business here. You're only going to spend that money. And what assurance, or what do you think, what assurance or what guarantees that if you get here, you find a job straight away, or you get an accommodation? Yeah, maybe it might take you a few months. You'll probably be living in a bed and breakfast for some few weeks, and then you get a private let, and the private let will ask you for 6 month deposits. And how much do you have left? And then when you now start working, you need to start paying all of your bills. Are you sure that whatever amount you have left is going to be able to pay for whatever you are paying for your job or for the loan you took back home? Are you sure? You guys should sit down properly. Like, I don't understand why you would want to borrow money to Jackpa. If you actually don't have the money saved yourself to Jackpa out of Nigeria, then coming abroad is going to be a big mistake for you. If you're going to borrow money to do that, you're practically coming blinded. You're practically coming unprepared. You're borrowing money, putting yourself in debt for coming to Jackpa, and you don't know the future of what Jackpa is going to hold for you. So in the video, she was like, the people that you know, they are now settled, they are now this, that. Do you know how many years after being on a student visa here that you can actually settle permanently, that you'll be entitled to whatever state benefit you're supposed to be getting? Do you know how many years it will take you, even as a student, before you're able to get any of those things? Yeah, you enjoy the benefit of good health, you enjoy the benefit of your children going to better schools, you enjoy the benefit of your kids, you know, being well looked after, being nursery and stuff like that. But the permanent residency or whatever, I don't think she spoke about permanent residency, but she was saying that the people she know, they are now settled. Do you know how many years it would have taken them for them to settle, for the fact that they have borrowed money? Maybe that was what she did, or maybe she had some sort of money before she decided to go and borrow money. But please, people, do not borrow money to go and Jackpa to come to this country. I told you there was a time that there are people sleeping under the bridge here in Glasgow. At some point, I was going to take my camera at some point to go and film and show you people that people are sleeping under the bridge, including black people. And there was a time this Nigerian Nollywood guy was in the car park somewhere saying that, oh, this is people when they come to Jackpa, they are sleeping in car parks. It is happening for real. It is happening for real. And I've also mentioned it sometimes in my video that people will know, Africans do like me, Nigerian like me, if you are in the same street, they will not borrow you money. Say, I want to buy electricity, I need money. They will not borrow you money because they also have their own wahala, they only have their own issues underneath their coats. So people, let me know in the comment section, do you think it's actually a great idea, or is it a good thing to be motivating or encouraging people to borrow money to get into debt in Nigeria and come over here when you don't know what the future holds for you? Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about the video that lady said and what I've said in this video as well, because these people that are coming, that have borrowed, but they do not know the reality of when you actually arrive here. But me coming out there should let you know the reality of being out here, coming here, you borrowed money. Let's say you are a nurse now, you start earning before you pay your tax, your NI, whatever, you are getting £2,800 every month, and by the time you get a £2,800, that is before any deductions. After deduction, you are left with £2,000. And say for instance you've got 2 children and your wife or your husband, so by the time you pay rent, maybe you are driving a car, you pay your car finance, you pay car insurance, you pay road tax, you pay fuel, you pay electricity, you buy clothes, you buy food, you want to do fine girl, you want to do fine boy, you want to buy clothes for your kids. Where will you get the money to be able to pay back the loan you borrowed back in Nigeria. People, let me know if I'm making sense in the comment section, because this is how some of us mislead ourselves. See, if you have the money, and the money is not an issue for you and you have not gone to borrow, please, I'm wholeheartedly happy and encouraging you to come and then follow the route you're coming through and you get settlement. But if you're going to borrow money to actually come here and then with the hope that you start working after 3 months, I am sorry for you. I am sorry for you, because that advice in that video is an unrealistic advice. It can't happen. Anyway, I just said quickly come and drop this here. I know we are talking about vlogmas, but this video will do for another vlogmas. Anyway, let me know in the comment section if I make sense. If you know anybody who has borrowed money to come to the UK and they are surviving, they are doing great, share with us in the comment section. And if you know people who are actually struggling or they are regretting borrowing money to come here, let us know in the comment section as well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of my video. If you think I make sense in this video, drop a comment. I know I'm shouting because that's how passionate I am. When I watch that video, I'm like, what? Anyway, like, drop a comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification, share, and I shall see you in the next vlogmas. Okay, bye.